Well, back at the workbench again. Since the river of excrement around here never seems to run out of turds, I have one more thing to try to bring back from the dead. This Husqvarna is how they say it in Sweden. Husqvarna 42 Special chainsaw. I just pulled my cojones off to try to get this to start, so it wouldn't start. So I'm going to do, take it apart, maybe clean the carb, blow out the air filter, maybe do some adjustments and see if I can get this running. Put some fresh gas in it. This has been probably at least 10 years since this has been run. This used to be my dad's. This is like a 1990. We made it from like 88 to 93 or around that vintage. It's around early 90s, late 80s. This saw used to scream when it was fresh. Yeah, it didn't have a ton of hours on it. Dad only used it for a couple years. Then it sat for a while. Then I used the hell out of it for about 3 years until I bought my my 460. So, like I said, I get started, start pulling apart, take a look at the carb, maybe blow some dirt out of it, check the gas lines, see what it looks like inside. I'm not going to spend a ton of money on it to fix it if I can get it running and get it running okay. So that's all well and good, because I mean, I'm looking for a secondary saw anyway. So I'll go get me a Poulan or whatever, an Echo or something that I don't have to spend a ton of money on for a backup saw in case I get mine pinched or whatever. Okay, so let me get some tools around here and I'll bring you back. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty dirty. So I'll give it the once over, see if I have a plug here for it. Go through it. Chain ain't terrible, but I know it's got missing teeth, and I know there's one space here where there's a double left or double right, I forget. Yeah, see, there's a missing tooth right there. First thing I'm going to do is give this thing a quick air shower, and the bench too, before I start pulling this apart. Yeah. Sawdust and bar oil. Delicious. Now, do I have any idea what I'm doing here? Not really. I have had this apart a long time ago, but can't say I remember much about it. That had to be 15 years ago. Well, surprise. That didn't take much. Yeah, that should probably be clean too. Should get me a pan for screws, nuts, bolts, and any other appendages that might come off. Let me get one. It feels like it's got pretty good compression yet. plug wrench. See if this fits. It's out the chainsaw box. Hey, what do you know? Ooh, God. Plug don't look too bad. Oh, it's got lots of compression. Put that back in there. My arm in the way, would it be? Yeah, probably most of the time in it. See if I can bring you up in here, get you a little better shot. How about something like this? I have absolutely no clue how this comes apart. So I got a fix an Allen wrench there. I happen to have one of these heads here, guy. I might. What do you know? Okay. Before we go any farther, I'm going to blow some of the crap out of there too. Yeah, that was about annoying, wasn't it? Okay. Wow. Okay. Screw one. Screw two. Well, okay. Yeah. Now screw two. Alright. That little piece right there. You can tell me that's loose? That's crazy. Cool. I need something more nimble than my fingers. Hemostats. Off of there. Where did that go? Stuck on. Something I always hated about taking chainsaws apart is everything is interconnected here. The finger bone's connected to the wrist bone, arm bone, shoulder bone, ass bone. Okay, alright, that's up out. Now, what do we got here? Let's see. Can't get at that. Here. Uh-oh. Hope I can figure out where that goes. Okay, let me see. Maybe. Comes up that. What do you got there? Clip on it. Need to go in deep. Maybe I can. Yeah, this would be really cool if I knew what I was. Ah, okay, okay. There we go. Making progress. Okay, that looks like that comes off of there. So if that comes off of there, I can clear that wire. Please come off of there. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Yeah. Now will you pass through there? You motherless. Wow. It doesn't look like that's going to. I'm trying to get these wires out through here. And if I could help it, I'm not going to snip those ends off because, well, I mean, I have wire ends, but you know, if the original ones are good, why not just leave them on there? Yum. Well, you're almost there. You just won't quite. Oh, yes. I did it. Yes, 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 yes. It didn't break anything. Yeah, so far. Uh-oh. That must be gas line. It looks like dog doo-doo. Okay. Get you loose. Come on up out of there. Pretty sure if anybody who's worked on these things is watching this, they're probably laughing right now. Eesh. Pretty sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, we'll deal with that when I have to put it back together. The inside looks cleaner than the outside. Guess I should have gave this a bath more. Which wouldn't be that big of a deal to do. I can do it guess right now. Close that up. Do I even want to mess with this gasket? Oh, okay, good, it came off. No. Okay. Need a pan. I gotta get a pan. Let me clean the outside of this off a little better. Give her a little. See what we're working with here. It's still coming loose off of this. This has got like just filth in every nook and cranny. Okay, let's open. Is this small enough? All right, I'm going to spray some carb cleaner through this, take off the other side, and put it back on. I'll bring you back when I get it together. I got to check for spark on this too, but I'm pretty sure I think I saw spark before. Okay, I cleaned that carburetor out best I could with what I had. The seals and stuff in there seem like they're alright. They're pliable. I mean, I can order a kit. I haven't been having very much luck with ordering things online. I got two things waiting. I'm waiting for two things, I should say, right now. One's 2.5 months out, and the other one is, oh, I don't know, it's been pretty close to a month now, and there's no sign at all that I'm going to get it. I don't know, maybe I'll try someplace else, maybe eBay or whatever. But going to put this back on here, I realized that, yeah, I broke the gas line. So, and I don't think I have any gas line here. I mean, I have some of this tubing. Come here. But I think that's too big. Yeah, that's going to be too big. I have nothing for gas line here. So, in order to make a short trip, I guess I'll go to my local small engine guy up the road here and get sodomized, because I'm sure the last time I went there, I bought a pull starter rope. Yeah. You see one of these? Yeah. For a lawnmower. $18. Pretty good, right? But it was there, it was close, and I wanted to get back, and it was in a hurry. So what I'll do here is I'll shut you back off again, and I'll run up there right quick and see if I can grab some fuel line. Okay, I cleaned that carburetor up, and I went up and got some gas line. Now, I was bad-mouthing my local small engine guy, but I'll say this. Now, that fuel line, this fuel line, was $4 a foot. But I can tell it's higher quality. That's actually steel. And I know, sacrilegious to use steel fuel line on a Husqvarna. But anyway, oh baby, look at you. Wow. Look at that. Man, oh man. Oh, okay, back to the point. the guy they have working up there is a new guy. I've never met him before, but I will say this much. He gave me some points, a pointer on how to put this gas line in here. I mean, I already knew it because I've done this before, but you wouldn't have got that from, say, Tractor Supply, or if I went and got that fuel line wherever else, AutoZone, say, or Napa. Here's the fuel line. There you go. Okay, get out the door. Goodbye. He gave me a tip, and I'll show you later on in this. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it. That looks a whole lot better, huh? Wow. There we go. I can't see. Right there is where the fuel line ran down in. Now, I don't know what we got going on, but like I said, there's no straight shot there. On my 460, there's a straight shot right into the tank, and then the gas line is hard to push in there, which creates a seal around it so it doesn't leak around that. But apparently that's not what this is, because this thing's got a gaping old hole in it, and I can't see that that wouldn't have leaked. I mean, this was the line that went through there. When I put it through, and I can feel it going around in a... I mean, I got all that line in there, but yet I got nothing sticking out down here. And I only see one hole. I think it's a hole. Or do I have a prod here someplace? No. That'll have to work as one. Maybe I got to stick that up through from the bottom, and maybe it comes up and does a whirly-whir cue around. I don't know. But I guess we'll take the journey together to figure it out. Alright. So what I'm going to do, move this over here a little closer. Now that's incredible. 3 seconds. Oh, I know what it was. I stuck that down through there. That's why it was all crappy. Alright. Let me see if I can give you a shot of this. I don't know. Now we're looking down in the tank, of course, and you can't see anything. But I'll give you some light. I got to put this up through that hole down there. So what I'm going to do, this heel starts to work, is you got to cut this at I'll show you. Easy to show you, I think. Yeah, this is dirty as hell, right? Man, oh man. What did I get myself into here? Can you see? No. There. Alright. Now, I'm going to do this. Put it on the squeeze. And try not to cut my fingers. Okay. You see how I got that? I'm going to cut that, another taper on that yet. That's why I bought some extra gas line, because whatever. I mean, I ain't going to go broke, I guess. hell, I'll give it a try. I'll see if I can get that up in there. Okay, now I got a real long strip. It has absolutely no integrity at all. So try to get that to bend around or push anywhere is going to be impossible. Maybe. No, try it this way. Go with the bend. Yeah, okay. In the hole. In the hole. Just right there. Aha. Well, I got it to start shoving through the hole, up through, but huh, look at that. There she is, right there. Now see how easy that was? Yeah. That like pulling night crawlers. Yeah, that is definitely better hose. Okay, now you remember that? Just cut a taper on and then slide her and get her to wiggle up through, give her a pull, and magic. I don't remember how long that was. Where is that piece? Do I have it? Even better. Do I remember how to put any of this back together? Well, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, so I'll pull lots through, and I'll do, oh, there's my piece right there. Alright, I'm going to pretend like that's there to here to there to something else. Yeah, okay. I'll back this up just a touch. You know what, I shouldn't even do that, really. I should just, okay, it's going. Alright, I'm going to say that's good. Now I'm going to, where's my scissors? Scissors. Okay, save that piece for the next time. Yeah. Hemostats, just like a surgeon. There we go. Hold on to that, pull this up to here. Can you see? Probably not. Am I ever going to be able to do this? Maybe from here. Alright, hold that. Try the right hand. Give that a push. That filter is on. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I remember how to put this back together now. I think. And I'm going to do something that you probably should never do, but I'm going to use some of this seal oil only to tack these gaskets in place so I can do like a one shot and get that in there. It's just a little bit, just so that they tack up. If this doesn't work, I don't have any seal or gasket material that's worth anything. This stuff is hard as a brick. So I'm going to try this seal all stuff. Not to really seal this, but just to get it to tack. So she holds on there a little bit. Put that in there like this. Come on. There. Gaskets in place. Okay. Tighten down pretty good. A little heftier screwdriver to get them in there snug. Alright, we'll go back to the bench. I'll pass these wires through here, put them back in place where they were, and hook up the fuel, put the rest of the screws back in it, fill her up with fuel, and see if I can get this to fire. Alright, I'm starting to get this back together a little bit, I think. Alright, well, it seems like it's working alright. That's in the right spot. Yeah, I ain't liking that. I don't see anything running interference in there. I don't know what the problem is. It's not sticking now, but I don't like the idea that it did. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is fill her up with fuel and give her a few pulls and see what happens. Okay, so I adjusted the carburetor on this. And let's see what we get. Well, I think it needs a little more carburetor adjustment, but before I go ahead and do that, I'll just buy a carb kit for this. But at least I got it running, fired up. It seems to run all right while it's running up there, but the low end on it seems to be bad. So I think I'm going to call it for this. I'll get the carb kit. I'll probably do another video on that, putting it together, or I'll at least put it back up and show you it running. I mean, cutting logs. Yeah, that's what I mean. But for now, I got it running, which is more than I thought I was going to be able to do. I really didn't think it was going to go. But it sounds all right. Once I get that, I'll try tuning the carb a little more. But meantime, I'm going to order, I don't know if I order a whole carb for this or just order the kit to rebuild it. I'll rebuild it, go back in, do it. Shouldn't take as long this time, now that I've been in it once. And I sort of know what I'm doing. But that low end just seems to be, I might be able to mess with it a little more. It's getting late. I'm doing this inside, which would be better if I could do this outside. All right. Thanks.